hates traveling? People love to travel to wonderful destinations and often love to escape from real life. But when two women travelers from Kochi started their All India travel on November 7, they only received advices and negative comments instead of good wishes. Everyone reminded them not to travel on nights. The brave women just nodded their heads to all the advices and started their dream journey. It was Simi, aged 40, and Anamika, aged 30, who created a successful travel history thereafter. The comments and predictions of people haunted them all the way, but once they reached Karnataka, they believed in themselves and pursued their journey with utmost confidence. Then the duo traveled till nightfall. They put up tents at petrol pumps and house compounds. In colder countries, they stayed in lodges. It was just amazing that strangers behaved and approached very politely. The police officers and soldiers curiously inquired their matters and provided the necessary assistance on time. Simi and Anamika said that they never had a bad experience on roads or any place during the travel. They had the opportunity to see different types of life situations and people who survived then and there. Besides, they speak Hindi fluently other than Malayalam and English now. After 75 days of journey, the two returned home at Vytila on Thursday evening as some radically reformed human beings. The way they chose for their All India tour was quite enthralling, with risky roads and checkpoints. Their riding companion was a new TVS Entorque scooter which they bought for this trip. The travelers successfully traveled 29 states, including the northeastern states. Using their ID cards, they traveled all around Nepal for 5 days. They had to pay an extra ₹100 per day for the scooter. They were provided with a homestay for ₹300 there, which is quite distant from the main city. The scooter covered 11,000 kilometers. ₹500,000 was spent as petrol expenses. Traveled in full tank petrol for a couple of days. Reserve petrol was stored in cans. During the first months, Simi and Anamika alternately rode the scooter for 250 km daily and later on for about 600 km a day. The whole cost of this exciting All India trip was below ₹1 lakh, but the ways they traveled were very new and adventurous. The duo shared their experience as follows. The dangerous journey from Srinagar to Manali is unforgettable. Deep crevices on both sides. Even after wearing 3 sweaters, it was freezing cold. We were gasping for sure. In between, Google Maps gave some wrong directions and we even ended up in wild forest and hills. The snow-clad Manali cannot be forgotten even after this birth. Simi had fallen ill in between and so had to stay at Manali for 4 days. That was the only break we took during the whole journey. Another thing is that we understood the value of sunlight in our life. Why? Because after entering northern India, one would long to see the sun. Moreover, the numbness in the limbs still has not changed. From Rajasthan, we relied on gurudwaras where we got free food and lodging. Toilets at petrol pumps and dabas were used. Also in Punjab, they treated us well with good food and great hospitality. Literally, they never stood back in serving us. We had only one bag with us in which we packed 3 dresses. We survived until the last day of our journey with 3 dresses. People all over the state are busy praising Simi and Anamika, who created a milestone in the history of traveling, especially becoming an inspiration for women trekkers. They are the members of All Kerala Photographers Association and runs a studio called Lavakusha in Pullepadi, Ernakulam. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.